Still one of my favorites. See how this pulls? I'm having trouble.
Patrick Swayze from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. A movie, if you've never seen it, now you have no excuse. It just got added to Amazon Prime. Now you can add it to your queue since
Dirty
there's nothing
Dancing.
left on your queue. Weeby 108.
But my symmetry's been pulled off. This side lags just a little bit, but it's the time lag. There's about a minute time lag between my anatomical and the cellular mobile phone clock. And it's pulling and dragging. It's also when it's pursing, it's not at the moment, but it's pursing here and here. And it's almost like there's a suction cup somewhere that is like sucking all, like you're squeezing the thing, like pulling all the air out, and it's causing the skin to move forward over here in biomatrices, that this is not natural at all. This is designed in a cosmetology lab in China or Malaysia somewhere, and this is what they're doing to humans as punishment for our behavior in this most disgusting turn of events, because they think they're earning some kind of brownie vest points with God for some reason by hurting her. I never understood that. I'm like, wait, you're gonna what? I was like, no, see, here's how this works, stupid. I was like, if I go down the wrong route, there is no redemption points. There is no saving yourselves. I will kill you all. If not in this world, in the next. For sure. Because once I get out of skin at my weakest point, which you already know, and now you're taking advantage of, I have full authority and power once I get out of the skin in next realm. And I will make sure to it that you don't succeed or you don't survive. Because there is no reason in anyone's logic other than your sick, twisted minds of the practical genius. Like, the most dangerous human on the face of the earth is a practical genius. And that's what they pride themselves on. Making inventions that are practical to pull one over on the white man, the black man, the caramel man, the Hispanics, the Middle Eastern, the African, whatever. Like, they pride themselves on it. So, I'm a god. I know. I've spoken to them, and I can see them doing it. So, I'm just confused why all the rest of you follow them. I mean, it's like you buy in to them hurting you, and then you're like, well, wait a minute, I didn't say that was okay. Actually, you did. By buying all their products and buying into the devastation plan, rather than buying into the Nazis, who are extraterrestrials, who are providential, who are gods, and God's bloodline trying to stop you from hurting yourself, but you told us that we were racist and the bad guy. Funny, this white and this white, not the bad guy. You got your whites mixed up. For sure. Been telling you that since before I was born. In saltwater croc territory. So, practical genius, right? Practical jokers, right? That's what I call anything in the Pacific Eastern Corridor that doesn't listen and has been growing technologically advanced and dangerous for my extraterrestrial being human, and other things elsewhere that I'm in charge of them for. But this version of them doesn't seem to care. Neither did the last version, or I call them batches, BATCH. Why is it Johnson & Johnson? I'm just curious, white people and anything that lives in America, other than something with a Down syndrome flap that considers and fancies itself a practical genius. Right. Yeah, it's Johnson's & Johnson's because I've had a problem with 2 turns of a century of Johns and their sons in royalties and royal pain in the fucking ass that doesn't listen. Thinking it's all about them. I'm like, no, there's much more going on than just you, asshole. So you might want to sit down and listen. Here's what I need. You didn't get anything accomplished. Your daddy's who now? Why were you so important on the stock certificates and the mound of toilet paper that's all wet and congealed. And you and your daddy's daddy was somewhere inside of the wet, congealed mound of doesn't give a shit and doesn't do anything for a living because you made your way back when... What? Yeah, we noticed how fucking useful you really aren't. Unbeknownst to everybody, like, really rallying for you elsewhere that actually has to work for a living. So, practical genius, super, super difficult to catch, to prove, because they always, like, it's like a dog on a leash with just a collar. Like, it pulls, and then it, like, takes itself out of the leash, and it's like, no, come get to me, and, like, takes off, and it's like, fuck, if I had just put the harness on it, it would have been, like, fucking tight, and it wouldn't have been able to, like, get its paw out, and I would have been able to fix it. Why do you keep putting leashes on the fucking practical geniuses rather than putting a fucking harness on them and making sure they're taut and tight to the fucking wall so they don't move?